So welcome back to the channel, people. We're back on the hunt for some more gold. Lately we've been scratching about in English rivers looking for tiny specks of English gold. So today I've decided to mix it up, get out to a gold bearing area where I know there's decent gold to be found, get on a gravel bar, run some gravels, do a lot of sluicing, a lot of moving boulders, and see if we can't get some decent gold in the pan to show you. So let's get in the river behind me and get amongst it. So I've just had a little search of the area and I found this nice gravel bar and there's loads of big boulders all scattered along it. So I think the plan of action is to see if I can move a few of these big boulders out the way, get down to the bedrock and do a load of sluicing, and if you look, there's loads of quartz here too. So I think this is a good place to start. I'm liking the look of this area here. We've got a nice big stone there, got lots of bigger cobbles scattered just behind it, so when the river's in full flood it comes gushing down here over the top of that stone, leaving a low pressure point behind that rock, depositing the bigger cobbles and hopefully some of the bigger gold. Who knows, we might even find a nugget today. So let's get to it, move some gravels and do some sluicing. So all I'm doing, just moving some of the bigger boulders out the way first. There's quite a few of them. We'll get all these out the way and hopefully get into the gravels. And they're quite solid, so they've been here for a long time. And all I'm doing is stacking all the boulders up here, so once I'm finished I can put them all back in the hole and leave no trace. So as you can see now, I've moved all the big boulders off the top there and I've got some nice gravels to work. So let's get that classified and get some gravels through the sluice. So I'm just working this line along the big boulder. Once I've cleared down there to the bottom, hopefully hit some bedrock, I'll move a bit further outwards. But these are some lovely, lovely gravels. So when you want to set a sluice up, you want a nice laminar flow through it, so you want a nice V coming through, and then what you want to see in the cells is a nice exchange. So if you can see, you see all the stones spinning round, it's throwing the light material out and dropping the heavies in the little cell circle just in there. And I would say, if you're not using a dream mat these days, you're 100 years behind. Drop riffles and that are great for certain rivers, but a dream mat will catch the most gold and will not lose gold. It's a proven fact. And also, I'm on my first bucket, and if you look, we've got a few specks of gold already. We've got a little speck there and a speck over here, over there. So it's looking promising. So let's get the rest of these gravels run, get all them gravels from behind that stone, and hopefully we're going to have a good day today. So I thought I'll be able to move all these gravels out and dig a nice little V-shaped crevice behind this boulder. But in fact, what I've got is 2 boulders wedged together and a nice crevice, a nice deep crevice running down. So let me just show you that. So just get all these scraped out down there, and it goes quite deep. If that's not a gold catchment area, I don't know what is. Right, let's get another bucket ran through the sluice. So I've ran 2 buckets through the sluice, right, and my top mat is absolutely peppered. So let me just show you. Don't you love it when you have a good day gold prospecting? And for 2 buckets, I've got a spec count of about 20 pieces. Let me just show you. Look at all that gold. We've got a nice speck there, speck there, speck there, speck there, specks everywhere. And I don't know what the hell is in the cells here. And I've only done 2 buckets. So let's get a few more buckets done, and hopefully it's going to be a bloody good day. So as you can see, I've worked quite a substantial hole now. I've ran 4 buckets through the sluice. We've got quite a few specks on the top mat, so I think it's time for a clean up. So I had quite a few nice pieces on the top mat, but I've spotted a nice piece in the cell here, so let me just show you that. And there it is, that nice piece of gold there. It looks a nice piece of gold to me. So if that's anything to go on, you might have a nice bit of gold in this pan. But I think what I'm going to do is snuffle that up first so I don't lose it, just in case. Got that piece nice and safe. We ain't losing that. Well, let's get this sluice cleaned up, see what happens in there. So the top mat and that little tiny picker is showing good signs of some decent gold in here. So I've only ran 4 buckets, so hopefully we've got some good stuff in here. I'm going to pan it out softly so we don't lose nothing. You can see gold already. Some of these bigger stones out. So we got a few specks of gold shown already. I'm just going to work that back gently. So let me just get that work back for you and show you how much gold we've got. And look at that gold showing through already. We've got a nice piece there. And a couple of pieces there already. We've got a nice piece of metal there, whatever that is. It just proves the heavies were dropping out there. Got some ironstone in there too. There you go, look at that. You can see that gold coming through. We've got a nice chunk there. Oh no, it's not, it's a piece of lead. Thought that fooled me then. Got a bit of brown on top. I thought that was a nice thingy, but it looks like a piece of lead. Yeah, piece of lead. Got another piece there. You've got some decent gold there. Let's get that cleaned up better. So there's the gold all cleaned up from them first 4 buckets, and that's not too bad. Let's just zoom in for you. And that's not too bad from 4 buckets, and we've got that nice piece in the snuffer bottle already. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to run another 4 buckets through the sluice, and hopefully we can get the same again, and it won't be a bad day then. So let's get to it. So now I've worked all that in there, and we've got quite a bit of gold in the first pan and the first clean up. I want to see if I can move that stone, and I think I've unwedged it. Imagine what treasures lie beneath that stone. Right, let's get to it. It's coming. I'm moving it. Right, I think I'm moving it. Yes, I've unwedged it. Let's see if I can lift it out. Okay, wait a ton. Yes. You beauty. can't get it out. Hang on. Good job we're doing the gym, innit? You can get this out. Fit them up onto some bloody good gold. It weighs a flipping ton. Right. Bear with me. Well, I've moved it. I know it's stuck because I can't get it out. Let's have a go. I'm not going to give up. I think I'm nearly there. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it's all about. I'll make sure that baby goes back in at the end as well. Let's see what's behind that rock. So as you can see, I'm quite far deep down now. I'm starting to undercut this big boulder. It's quite dangerous. I've worked all underneath this big stone that I've took out. So I think I'm going to run this last bucket and call it a day because it's about to start raining. But I don't think we ain't done too bad. So let's get that run and see how much gold we've got. So as you can see, I've worked about 3 foot down behind this big boulder. I've moved the massive boulder out of the way, got behind that. I've run another 4 buckets. I've got a few more specks of gold on the mat. So let's get that cleaned up and see how much we've got. The last clean up of the day before the heavens open up. The top mat didn't look as good as the other 4 buckets of run. But you never know what's in the cells. So let's give this a clean up and see how we've got on. So I can see a few pieces of gold coming through already. Hopefully it's as good as the first 4 buckets we run. But let's just get that cleaned down and have a look. Now let's just get that pan back. We've got quite a few specks there already, so that's looking good. Right, let me just get that cleaned up properly for you. But as you can see, we've got a nice few specks there showing through. So there you go, there's the gold from the second clean up. We've run 8 buckets. I'd say that's about the same amount of gold we got from the first 4 buckets. So that ain't too bad. So before I show you the total gold for today, I want to do a bit of reclamation work and show you what good gold panning practice is all about. So let's get to it. As you can see, that's quite a substantial hole. So let's get it all filled back in now. Got stuff bloody everywhere here. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do is try this big, massive boulder which nearly broke my back getting out. That's dropping straight back in. There you go, virtually filled it already. And we'll throw some of these bigger stones in, which I took out at the start. Now we've got some of the bigger stones back in, let's throw some smaller ones in, and then we'll rake some of this pacified material which I've piled up here back into the hole. It really is that simple to keep the moaners off your back, leave no trace, and the sort of gold panning will go on. Nice bit of quartz there too. That can go back in the hole. And that's literally took me a couple of minutes to fill that hole back in, and in flood, when all the water comes gushing over here, it will fill it in even better. And you leave no trace. It really isn't that hard. So there you go. So as you can see there, the hole's all filled in. Lovely bit of reclamation. It's took me a couple of minutes to do. Leave no trace, people. Don't give the sport a bad name. So let's show you the grand total for today. Not a bad day really. Back-breaking stuff. But it's always nice to have a bit of gold in the pan at the end of the day. And it's nice to show you guys as well. There's plenty of times to go out and I don't find nothing. So today's been a decent day, to be honest. Right, I think that's all out of there. Give that a quick wash just in case. Where's that bigger bit? Oh yeah, it's there. Right, I'm going to get that cleaned up for you. So there you go. There's the day's total. Not too bad. We've got a nice chunk there, another nice chunk there, loads of chunky bits. Not much flour gold today. That's not too bad for 8 buckets run. So not too bad of a day at all really. So there you go. So there you go, people. We've got some decent gold in the pan to show you. I've had to work hard for it. My back's broken, but it doesn't matter because I've got some gold to show you. So until next time, people, thanks for watching. One man and his pan.